What up, everybody? Talon Williams of Movement Radio here. Happy Labor Day to everybody who's seeing this video. Hope you guys have had a great Labor Day weekend. So today we're going to do for you guys a top 10 today, and hopefully you guys enjoy. But before we do, make sure you guys subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like this video, and thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have been giving us. Let's get into the countdown. One of my favorite promotions of all time has always been Ring of Honor. To me, it was some of the best wrestling that I think I've seen in a very, very long time. In my opinion, I think it was probably the second biggest wrestling promotion in America besides WWE, especially in the mid-2000s. And there have been a plethora of many different wrestlers to come through and make a name for themselves in Ring of Honor, and were able to get opportunities to go to other companies and make themselves a bigger name in them bigger companies. And throughout its entire history, there has been a multitude of great world champions that have come through Ring of Honor. So now that's got me thinking, who is the greatest Ring of Honor champion of all time? Well, today we're going to count them all down, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to count down the top 10 greatest Ring of Honor world champions. Let's not waste time. Let's just get into it. At number 10, we're going to kick it off really hard and heavy with this one, low key at number 10. And the only reason why I'm putting him at number 10 is because I feel like other wrestlers on this list have done more with their championships after they won the title. But nevertheless, you can't deny the fact that low-key being the very first Ring of Honor world champion, definitely someone who deserved it. Dude was a straight badass. His kicks, probably one of the stiffest guys to have ever wrestled in Ring of Honor. I mean, y'all saw the match between him and Kenta where they would just literally just beat the hell out of each other. And my first thought is like, I never want to wrestle that guy because that guy looks like he could probably kick my head off. But yeah, man, I got Low-key at number 10. Obviously, respect to him, man. He's a really, really great champion. And yeah, I got him at number 10. This guy was definitely the most underrated champion in Ring of Honor history, but I got to go with Takeshi Morishima at number 9. Dude was a complete badass. He was just vicious, and all the moves that he did was very snug and very tight and very crisp. Had a lot of great rivalries in Ring of Honor. I love to see him and Bryan Danielson wrestle. To me, it was the perfect David versus Goliath style matchup, and I definitely think this guy's worthy of being in the top 10 because his run as Ring of Honor champion, it only lasted about 270-something days. But yeah, this dude was a badass and definitely worthy of being in the top 10. So yes, number 9 is Takeshi Morishima. Number 8, I got Rush in at number 8. And to be honest with you, like I would have loved to have put him up higher on the list, but there's other wrestlers who are on this list that I feel like did more with the championship than he did. But that's not to smirk anything that what he did. I mean, he was a champion for almost 500 days in Ring of Honor, and he helped carry Ring of Honor through the pandemic era. He's kind of like Drew McIntyre with WWE when Drew McIntyre was carrying the WWE championship through the pandemic era. But yeah, you got to give Rush credit, man. He definitely earned his way to becoming Ring of Honor champion. He definitely put a lot of great matches on, especially during the pandemic when not a whole lot of people were going to, see him. And, it was mostly, empty arenas and stuff like that. But dude obviously put on a damn good show, man. And his championship match that he had against Bandito was really, really good. Yeah, I think Rush is a really good champion, and I think that he's deserving of being on this list. I was contemplating putting him at 10, but I felt like his reign being almost 500 days long is deserving of him being a little bit higher up on the list than Takeshi Morishima or Low-key. So for that reason, I got Rush at number 8 on this list. I might piss somebody off with this one, but I don't care. Number 7 is Kevin Steen. I got him ranked at 7 because I think, again, there's other guys that I think are better, but you can't deny his run in Ring of Honor was really something special. The sick, sadistic, just venom that he would spit on the mic and the amazing matches that he would have with guys like BJ Whitmer and guys like, the Briscoe, Mark and Jay Briscoe, like he had amazing matches with those guys, especially the latter war that he had with El Generico, aka Sami Zayn, which was just an amazing feud that boiled over to a blood feud. Like you talk about probably one of the biggest heels in Ring of Honor history is just pure heel, just pure evilness. You got to go with Kevin Steen. And that's why I got him up high on this list. And he did have a very reputable championship reign. So I got him at number 7 on the list. See, this is where it starting to get tough because I got Bryan Danielson at number 6. Don't get me wrong, man. He was a great world champion. He had an amazing match with Homicide. He had when he won the title against Takeshi Morishima in that brutal fight without honor. It was just an amazing, and he had a lot of great, amazing matches too. Had a lot of really good runs. Him and Nigel McGuinness had a lot of great feuds with each other. Bryan Danielson, man, I think he played the underdog so well and people just loved him for it. But yeah, him being a champion, just the fact that he was so good. At this point, Bryan Danielson was the greatest wrestler on the planet and nobody can tell me anything different. This guy was the man, especially around 2000, 2003, 2004, 2005, yeah, like this guy was the man, you know. So as much as I appreciate what Danielson did in Ring of Honor, I can't say that he's better than the rest of the guys on this list going into the top 5. So I got Danielson at 6. Number 5 on the list, and man, I hate to put him at 5, man, because God bless him, man. God rest your soul, Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe at number 5, you know, had an amazing match with Jay Lethal, you know, when he dropped the championship to Jay Lethal, picking up the title from Kevin Steen, you know, ridden, you know, Scum. Had great matches with Adam Cole, great matches with Michael Elgin. Just Jay Briscoe was one of those guys, man, was like, he was just like us. You know, he was just one of them boys, you know, just an unbelievable professional wrestler, great hard-hitting style. And most people believe that he would not succeed without Mark Briscoe because, once again, if you're in a tag team, people say you're not going to succeed by yourself. Well, Jay Briscoe proved a lot of people wrong, and he went out there and he proved that he was one of the best, 2-time Ring of Honor world champion, an amazing wrestler. I wish he was still here with us, man. God bless Jay Briscoe, man. God bless his family, man. We love you, Jay. We miss you, man. We hope you party in heaven. So, yeah, for that reason, man, I got Jay Briscoe at 5. How can you not have this guy in your top 5 or your top 4, for example? Nigel McGuinness, man, longest reigning pure champion, an amazing Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, had great matches with guys like Austin Aries and Tyler Black and Kevin Steen and Samoa Joe. Like, this guy was the man in Ring of Honor. I mean, obviously he's got that blonde spiked hair. He had a unique look. You know, he was one of those guys where he could just go out there and just wrestle anybody and just have an amazing match. So, yeah, that's why I got Nigel McGuinness at number 4. He's not in the top 3, though, but I might piss some people off with the top 3. But yes, Nigel McGuinness at 4. Here's the top 3. Adam Cole, baby. I got Adam Cole at number 3 on the list. Yes, ahead of Nigel. Yes, ahead of Danielson. Yes, ahead of – but hear me out for a second. Adam Cole is the only 3-time Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion. He has held the title more than anybody else. He had an amazing match with Kyle O'Reilly. He has an amazing match with Jay Briscoe Jay Lethal to pick up the title. Like, really good, especially after his heel turn. Because remember, he was in Future Shock with Kyle O'Reilly. And then once again, it's a situation with a tag team guy. They don't think he can do a good job. And then he turns out to be probably one of the best heels. And they needed a good, strong heel just right after Kevin Steen had left to go to WWE. And Adam Cole definitely filled that void. And then just being with the Bullet Club and all the antics that they went through. And also the fact that he was just a snotty, sniveling little heel that people hated and they wanted to see him get his ass kicked. But they hated the fact that he was champion, and I think that's what made his run so incredibly good. So for that reason, I got to put Adam Cole at number 3. I got Samoa Joe at number 2. I know people are going to say, wait, why are you putting Samoa Joe at 2? And I'll explain why. Listen, yes, Samoa Joe was an amazing champion. He held the belt longer than anybody else in the company's history at 645 days, had amazing matches with literally everybody in the company. The match that he had against Kenta Kobayashi, where they were just slapping and chopping and just beating the hell out of each other. Sweat was flying all over the place. Like, that to me was the defining moment of Samoa Joe's Ring of Honor career. The matches that he would have, especially the trilogy of matches between him and CM Punk, amazing. Chef's kiss to all of that, amazing. And Samoa Joe in and of itself was an amazing world champion. But in my personal opinion, this guy's the actual real greatest Ring of Honor world champion. Jay Lethal, yes, and hear me out. Jay Lethal, 2-time Ring of Honor world champion, held the championship for way more longer than but I think both out of his 2 world championship title reigns, both of them lasted well over a year and a half. This man beat Jay Briscoe to become the Ring of Honor World Champion when Jay Briscoe hadn't have gotten pinned or submitted in 3 years at that point. And Jay Lethal, as far as I'm concerned, he's the longest reigning television champion. He's one of the longest reigning Ring of Honor World Champions. And in my personal opinion, I think Jay Lethal is one of the greatest. I think he is the greatest champion in Ring of Honor history. I'm saddened to see what he's become now in AEW, but that's for a different video for a different time. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, all of this is just my humble opinion. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Thank you guys for all the love and support you guys have been giving us. We thank you, and we will catch you guys next time. I'm Talon Williams, and this is Movement Radio. God bless.